Welcome back, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the first video, and this is the second video which I'm recording. So I didn't thought that the first video is going to be around 45 minutes because what initially thought that I will record 20 minutes video, but if I'm in the flow, I'm in the flow. So whatever it is, I will record. So now we are going to cover SEO overview. So till now we have just talked about the surface level. I just gave you an overview what SEO is. Now, no, earlier it was a surface level. Now as the overview what SEO is. So in this video, let's say if somebody is going to ask you that, okay, you are going to do SEO for me. Let's say it's a company or you are taking a freelancing project or whatever it is. Now you need to explain them in 15 minutes what is SEO, how you are going to do this, what you are going to plan, what are the steps you are going to take while doing SEO on their website, on your website, on your blog. If you want to explain the same thing in a video, this is what I'm going to do today. So this is the overview of SEO. I have divided this in 5 steps. In 5 steps, I have divided this SEO overview, and I will give you a detailed explanation of everything. And in this single video, you will understand uh, a bit more about SEO, and you will also understand a lot more what is coming your way in the whole course. So let's dive into this. I will just take you on my laptop screen, and over there we can start the show. So let's begin. So yeah, this is SEO overview, and I will just present it. Just taking some time to load. Okay, now we are here. SEO overview. So see, there are these simple steps in SEO which I'm going to discuss over here, and I will give you some examples also so that you can learn practically what it is and how you are going to use it in your professional career or as a hobby if you're running a blog. So yeah, the first step which I mentioned over here is the strategy formulation. What is strategy formulation? So for this, I will give you an example. Whenever we try to start a new work, let's say we are trying to start a company, we will make a strategy how we are going to do this. Do we need a LLB? Do we need a private limited company, one person company? Is it going to be a proprietorship? Who is going to handle the manufacturing part, marketing part, or operations part? Who is going to handle each and every single aspect of your taxes and all those things? So you need to plan all those things before starting a company. The same thing applies when you are starting a website, when you are selecting a college. If you are applying for a college, you need to select, right, which college is best, which college will provide you better facilities, which college is providing you better placements after completing your course. So you need to formulate a strategy in SEO also before starting the work itself. So in SEO, for a strategy formulation, you need to plan what is, uh, let's say you don't have a website, so you need to start with the website. If you have a website, you don't have content, you need to start with the content. If you have the content also, and if the SEO structure, the architecture is not right, you need to start with that. If the architecture, everything on the on page is fine, then you have to start with the off page SEO. So you need to think before starting that what you're going to do with your SEO work. So this can be your strategy, and a lot more things can be there, like what are the resources you are going to allocate over there, because see, it is a time consuming thing. If you are working on SEO, it takes time. So you need to know how much time it will take, how much money it will take. Let's say you are getting some PR on some other websites, you're getting a backlink from them to publish your content or whatever. Let's say you have started a new company and you want to publish something about your company on some PR sites. So over there, how much is going to charge, and what will be the time frame for ranking any particular keyword. For this, I will give you an example. Let's say you have a keyword with 15,000 searches per month, and it is a high competition keyword. And after analyzing your competition, visiting your competitor website, and seeing the competition of the keyword, you have determined that it will take around 8 months to 1 year to rank this particular keyword. Now you need to formulate the strategy that if you are trying to rank this keyword, you have to wait from 8 months to 10 months or 12 months, maybe more than 1 year also. You need to wait that long to rank that keyword. But in the meantime, what you are going to do? Do you want immediate results? Are you looking for results in 2 3 months? Then you need to think for other keywords which you can rank in 2 or 3 months. And for the main keyword that you are trying to rank with high competition and high search volume, you can plan a long-term strategy over there. So all this thing, what is the ROI you are going to get for the keyword that you are ranking? Is this keyword relevant to your searches? And uh, will this keyword get you customers, paying customers? So what is the level of this? What is the awareness level or the marketing level of this particular keyword? It is on the awareness level or engagement level or consideration, like they want to consider your product, they want to buy your product. So on conversion level. So there can be multiple stages of the keywords also, where you are going to put this keyword and what ROI this keyword will bring to you. The second is keyword strategy. We have already talked about keyword. So in keyword strategy, I have already told you that what is the ROI that you are going to get from this keyword. So I will explain you this in very brief. What about ROI? Return on investment. How much money you are putting to rank on this keyword, how much time you are putting to rank this keyword, and after you have ranked this keyword in top three places of first page of Google, what return on investment you may expect from this keyword. So let's say there is a taxi company, okay, and for cabs in that particular city, so cabs in Mumbai, Bangalore, or whatever you can fill according to your city. Cabs in, I will take an example of Bangalore. Cabs in Bangalore. Let's say for this particular keyword, there are 5,000 searches approximately per month. Okay, and the competition is super high for this keyword. Let's assume this. Now you have made an assumption that after seeing the competition and how many backlinks are there with your competition, what kind of content you need to create, what is the domain authority of your page, all these things that you have, and after analyzing, you have made a guess that it will take around 10 months to rank that particular keyword. And if I'm hiring one person who is charging, let's say 5,000 rupees for ranking one keyword, now for 10 months it is going to be 50,000 rupees. So are you planning to invest 50,000 rupees? And do you think that after ranking this keyword, you will reap all the benefits? Let's say it's a keyword of 5,000 searches per month, and let's say the clicks you are getting is around. See, the clicks will divide like on the top ads, it will be 40% of the whole search. So if 5,000 searches are there, 40% clicks will go in ads. So 2,000 are gone, only 3,000 are left. So on the top three, if you're ranking, let's assume you are getting out of that, the CTR is around, let's say 30%. Okay, you are getting 1,000 clicks for simplification. After 1,000 clicks, if the conversion rate of your website is 12%, that is industry standard, 12 to 16% is the industry standard in different industries. So it's from 10% to 16%, depending upon which industry you are working on. So let's say 12% is the industry standard conversion rate for a SEO keyword that you are ranking for on Google's first page, top three ranking. So if 1,000 people are coming to your website and only after that 12% conversion, that means 120 people are converting. Let's say the ticket size of one ticket is 1000 rupees. So it's going to be 120, 1200, 12,000, and yeah, around 1,20,000 rupees that you are going to make. In 1 month, you are going to make 1,20,000 rupees if you are ranking one particular keyword. That's just an assumption. The ticket sizes can vary. It can be 200 rupees also. So you need to calculate the ROI. If it is 1,000 rupees, then it's awesome, right? After 10 months, you are making 1,20,000 rupees in revenue per month. You can also check the profit. This is the revenue. This is not your profit, but you can anyway. Like you're going to analyze all this, right? So this is how you are going to put your keyword strategy in place. So if it is a high competition keyword, you can work on this keyword for long term. You can find other low competition keywords also for short term so that you can start getting some clicks, you can start getting some revenue from the beginning itself. So you can make a mixture of low competition, mid competition, and high competition keywords in your keyword strategy. Then you can use different keyword tools like you can use Uber suggest, Ahrefs, SEMrush to find out on what keywords the competitors are ranking. Now, this is all about keywords. So the first two was about planning, how we are going to plan. After planning, now when it comes to execution, the first thing that you need to do is on-page optimization. What is on-page optimization? So whatever you are doing on your website, the website you are working on the particular page or the whole website, be it your content, be it your whatever tags you are using, whatever keywords you are putting over there, the title, meta description, keywords, key phrases, canonical tags, all these things are your on-page optimization. So all this things will be visible on your page and on the search result. So why this is needed, the on-page also, along with the on-page, you can also consider the technical along with the on-page optimization also in this segment. So some technical fixes will be there, the website speed and all those issues. If the crawlability is good, Google crawlers are able to crawl your website. They are able to go from one page to another page. So all these things will be needed when you're looking for on-page. If the content is good, if the formatting of your content, you are using proper bullet points, you are using proper numbering, you are using proper headings, H1, H2, S3 till S6, to make your content more readable, more appealing to your user. So this is all about on-page optimization that you can do as soon as your strategy is formulated. Then you can do the on-page optimization part on your website. Then the third is content creation. So if you don't have content, you need to make a plan how you're going to write the content, what kind of content is going to be, what your competitor is writing. So all this thing after analyzing how many words will be needed, if what is the content requirement, if the person is searching for any particular search term, what he wants, what this person wants. So you need to think about all those things before writing your content. You need to formulate a strategy for your content also, and then you need to write the content over there. So over here, I have mentioned something about the content creation part. One is quality. The quality of your content should be so good that it it should be outstanding, right? Uh, because in digital marketing and SEO and all those fields, things are changing very rapidly. Every month, we are getting a new update from Google nowadays. So if things are changing so rapidly, how you are going to keep up with the Google algorithm and all those things? A lot of people will tell you that you need to keep reading the this updates of Google and all those things. You need to do. You need to follow up with Google. What are the changes? And you need to do this. I agree. But there is one golden rule that if you are following this rule in SEO, you are going to be a good SEO, search engine optimizer. You are going to be a good digital marketer. And that one quality is that you need to provide the best experience to your visitor. Just memorize this thing, keep this in your mind, repeat this again and again. You need to provide the best experience to your visitor. That's it. If you're providing the best experience in every aspect, then you are going to win the SEO game. So yeah, after about content creation, quality. The quality of your content should be good. There should be no grammatical mistakes. There should be no big paragraphs, the lumps of paragraphs. It should be properly formatted, good readability. Your content should be relevant. This is the second point in content creation. Your content, see, what a lot of people do, they are trying to rank, they are trying to optimize for some keywords, and the content on their website is completely different. It's not relevant to the user's query. They're just filling up the content. So now Google is taking actions on all these content creators who are not actually helping the users. Obviously, Google is so smart, they can know what user wants and what you are providing over there. So if the relevancy is good, you are going to stay on Google's first page for a longer period of time. If the relevance is not good of your content, then forget about SEO. Even if you're ranking on Google's first page, after some time, maybe 1, 2, 3 months, Google will remove all the ranking factors from your website. The biggest ranking factor is relevancy. It is not relevant, Google will not keep this on Google's first page. And it will give preference to some other pages. Now, the third factor is your content should be fresh and updated. Now, this is a very debatable thing in SEO. Why? Because see, I will give you an example so you will understand better. Let's search for top mobile phones. Top mobile phones in India. Under 20,000. So as soon as we are searching this key phrase, top mobile phones in India under 20,000, we are getting some results over here. But what you can see that October 10, 2020, that means this person is giving, over here it is this gadgets and DTV, they are using this as a click to increase their click-through rate. But this will also tell user that this content is updated. If you're visiting this page, then these people have updated this content on 10th of October 2020. That means the content is fresh. Over here also 10th of October. Over here also 10th of October. Over here 9th of October. Over here October 2020. So for these people, as soon as a new phone is coming, they need to keep updating. And as you all know that phones are coming every single week. We are getting a new phone every single week. So for all these niches, this is a niche of phones. So in phone niche, you need to keep your content fresh every single day. But let's say if you are talking about commercial washing machine. These are not the washing machine that you use in your homes. These are the washing machine which people use in hotels and hostels and all these places. So over here you can see that these people are ranking. They may not be updating their content. These are the ads over here. But see, you can see over here. They're not updating their content on a regular basis. Maybe they are updating in 3 months or 4 months, but not on regular basis. See, all this things. So it depends upon product to product, which product you are working on. If it is a mobile phone, obviously you need to keep updated your content. If it is something like JCB machines or whatever machineries are there, big machineries, you're not getting a new model every single month. Like I'm using this Logitech C90C, C90C or something, this microphone or not microphone, this webcam. So this webcam also, they manufactured this webcam in 2013, I guess. And after they have manufactured only one single bribe or some model. So it took them 5 or 6 years to keep. They came with a new model after 6 or 7 years, right? So for these kind of things, it's not necessary to keep updating your content, but for niches where you are seeing update every single day, like news, like SEO, and all these things, they need to be updated. So it is required, but it's required according to your niche. Your content should be fresh, but according to your niche, you need to check the frequency with which you need to change your content and keep it relevant to the user. Your content should be useful. This is one more thing. More like it's relevant, it should be useful. So as soon as the person is landing on your website, on your web page, the content you have provided over there, it should be helping the person over there. Let's say if I'm searching for mobile phone manufacturers in India, now I'm searching for manufacturers. I'm not planning to buy a mobile. See, here is the difference. This is the search intent. I think we have already talked about the search intent. So this is the search intent, mobile phone manufacturers in India. So it's going to be very difficult for me to find mobile phone manufacturers. Why? Because a lot of pages with just mobile phones will be ranking. But you will find a lot of links from Trade India and India Mart where I can find some mobile phone manufacturers also. So now, if I'm creating content for mobile phone manufacturers, I need to list the manufacturers in India who are producing mobile or who are manufacturing mobiles in India. If a person is landing on this particular page and if he is seeing that, okay, this person listed all the people who are manufacturing mobiles in India, this is going to be relevant content for them. And if let's say a person uh, you have optimized your content on this particular keyword, but the content on your website is different. You have mentioned buy this mobile phone, then it's not going to be relevant to the user. So you need to keep in mind that your content is useful, it is relevant. So also, if it is useful, what will happen? This person will share the same content with his friend or family, or if he is working in a company with his company members, or if he is a part of any particular group. Uh, let's say about tracks. So if you love tracking, what you will do, you will search for best tracks in Karnataka, in Bangalore, in around Delhi. So as soon as you will get the list, what you will do, you will share it with your group. If you want to travel, right? If you want to go on trekking on weekends, you will share it with your group. Then you will choose a place. So this content, because it is useful, it is shareable. People are sharing it. So you should keep in mind your content is useful. The last point I have added over here in content creation is whatever content is there on your website, it should be engaging. For engagement, what you can do, apart from the text content, you can add multimedia, like a video, like an infographic, like a picture. If you're adding these type of content, like a quiz, you can add some buttons over there. So if you're adding all those things, you will increase the engagement and retention time of that particular user on your website. This will give good signals to Google that this page is so engaging that the person is here. That means we should keep this page on Google's first page. So yeah, over here we have covered the content creation part. Now your strategy is formulated, your on page is good. The third is because see, I have now divided these into two parts. This is about the strategy that you are going to use, about uh, about your keywords and all other things. This is about on page thing. In on page, content is there, on page SEO is there, and you can add the technical SEO also over here. The third is off page SEO. So what is off page SEO? So now we have talked about the keywords, we have talked about on page SEO. So on page SEO, you're going to do all the work on the website itself. Whatever work you're doing is going to be on your website. That's it. But off page SEO, whatever work you will do, that's going to be off your website. So for examples, as soon as you have created some content, you are sharing this content on your social media pages. This will give you social signals. So this is a part of off-page SEO. Also, if you have created a content and you have texted your friend that see, I have created this content, will you mention that these are or you have started a company, you can reach out to PR teams that I want my company to be listed on these top blogs. Let's say your story, you want to be listed on your story or Inc. 42. So if you're getting a backlink from there, that's a backlink. So you're getting a backlink for that particular, or you are, let's say you are a local business. What you can do, you can promote your business or you can list your business on local directories in your city, in your country. So this is whatever you are going to do to tell other people about your business, or other people are taking your content and publishing it, sharing it. This is all off page SEO. Also, one more thing is there, that is bookmarking. So I will just show you on Facebook. So if some content is there, I will just see. I got one content suggestion over here. I can see, you can see. I got one content suggestion over there, and over here there are three dots. You can see over here, right? Three dots are there. So as soon as I will click over here, on the top, I'm getting an option. The option is save the post. This is bookmarking, and you will get this on every single social media, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, be it LinkedIn, or any other social media platform. And YouTube also, you can save for later use or to watch later. In Instagram, we won't be able to share any post over there, but whatever images you are uploading, people can save these images to watch later. So this will give signals to Instagram, to Facebook, to YouTube, to LinkedIn that this content is important. That is why people are saving this content to see it later or whenever needed. So this is also very much needed in your off-page optimization part. You see, this is the trick over here, and this is, I think, very relevant thing. Off-page SEO should occur naturally. What that means? So as soon as you are creating your content, people should actually start sharing it. They should mention it somewhere. They should keep bookmarking it. But this will not happen. Why? Because let's say you don't have a very big social media following. You don't have good this connections. You don't have a good network. So as soon as you are, let's say you have just started your career in SEO and blogging, you don't have any connections. You don't have any networks. So who is going to mention you in their blogs? Nobody. So now here comes a part of SEO. So you will get a lot of tricks and things that you can do by yourself, and you have signals to Google that okay, my site is popular. For this, you can do directory submissions. You can let's say you are publishing on one particular page on your social media, then sharing in, let's say, 10 other groups. So this is all you can do. This is how you actually manipulate Google. And Google will not tell you this, but you need to do this, right? If you don't have any following. So everybody is doing this, but what suggestions you will get from Google is that it should happen naturally. But if you don't have following, you need to do this by yourself, right? So you need to do all the things by yourself to rank your blogs, if not in the later stages of your career, at least in the initial stages of your career. For this, I will give you an example. If you will follow Neil Patel or backlink and all these people, they will talk about natural backlink and all these things. But this is easier for them. Why? Because as soon as Neil Patel will publish a blog, what he will do, he has a huge following. He will, as soon as he will share it on his social media, on his Twitter, or anywhere, other people will start mentioning that Neil Patel has published a blog. It's the same thing you are doing. Even if you're doing better than Neil Patel, it won't be possible for you to get any mentions from other people. Why? Because people don't know you. Even if your blog is good, people don't know you. This is one thing. So you need to keep in mind. And I'm talking about Neil Patel a lot. Maybe a lot of people know about him. And if you don't know, I will just give a brief explanation or details about Neil Patel. So Neil Patel is one of the biggest celebrity in SEO world. And yeah, so he is one of the biggest celebrity and an expert in SEO. So I'm just talking about him. Why? Because if you are following Neil Patel, he will give you these suggestions, and this will not work out for you because you don't have network, you don't have connection. So you need to follow some things when you are starting from the beginning, right? So I think I have covered in this SEO overview some of the basic things that you are that will take you in the whole journey. This has already given you a brief explanation about the whole of SEO. If you want to explain somebody what SEO is and every aspect of SEO, this slide will work for you. So over here, I have covered everything that is important in SEO and every aspect of SEO. So I think we are going to conclude. I will just. Yeah. So I'm going to conclude this SEO overview video over here. And now I will jump on next slides. What's coming next? You just keep watching, and whatever questions you have regarding this SEO overview session. If I missed anything, you can just let me know. If you want to know more, and if you want me to improve anything in my teaching, in my explanations, or the way I am explaining you all these things, you just let me know in the comment section below so that I can improve on things and provide you better delivery of all the course. Yeah, so I will conclude this over here, and in the next video we will talk about what is search engine. You already know, but we will just find out a lot more things, interesting things about search engine. So I will conclude this video over here. You keep following. If you're watching this on YouTube, just hit the like button. You can share it with all the friends who are interested in learning SEO, who want to start their own blog, who want to learn this professional skill in a step-by-step process, because this is an advanced SEO course. So you can just let them know. And please comment down below whatever your thoughts are, whatever your questions are. This will help me to understand how I can help you more with the things I'm sharing over here. So just let me know and keep following. Till then, bye bye.